Yo, what's going on, guys? And today we're talking about those good old Orlando Magic. You guys know I didn't grow up, I lived between the ages of 5 and 9 in the greater Orlando, Eustis, Tavares area. And that's why I became, a Magic fan. And, excuse the hair right now. We got to see Goga Bitadze and Franz Wagner just not really tear, but lead us to a win when tonight was a game that, the Lakers looked beat down. Anthony Davis, 28 was nothing. And Franz Wagner at 26 with, 5 rebounds, while Goga Bitadze, grabbed 10 boards and 10 rebounds, blocking 5 shots. He was out there having a block party. And Goga's the Georgian, it would be Georgian, but not like from the state Georgia. It's more like from the country. And this was a game where when you look at the box score, what you're going to see is, first up, the Lakers couldn't hit a 3. And the Orlando Magic are just a big old team. Tonight they ran out the Anthony Black, Jalen Suggs, Goga Bitadze, Franz Wagner, and Paulo Banchero, with Jalen Suggs basically being the shortest guy in that lineup at 6'4", 6'5" with shoes, if you want to say. And then you got a little sprinkling of Joe Ingles, who I was a skeptic when we signed him, in the sense that, I didn't know how much Joe had left in the tank, especially after seeing him on the Bucks last year. And I've always been a Joe Ingles fan. Love Joe Ingles, the boomer himself. But what I would admit is Joe Ingles was a guy that I didn't know if, he'd be getting that 6-man role. And shout out, again, some nights he won't impact the box score, but here, 3, 3, and 7. And he just comes in he's just such a great connector. We also got, I was never high on Cole Anthony, and I'll admit, I apologize. But Cole Anthony's just, we made a video about it the other week. He's really become this, perfect, all around point guard. Who he has this intensity and tenacious D. Obviously he's physically limited on defense, but he goes at it. And then on offense, he's became better with his shot selection. He understands how to get fouls. He understands how to drive to the rim. He's become a better shooter. He's become a better dribbler. Become a better handler. Doesn't turn the ball over as much. So I love Cole. You got Mo out there, but and we still get to see some Jonathan Isaac sightings. I don't even know where that's going, but Franz Wagner's really, and Paulo Banchero, who, that's the duo. That's the future. Having, Goga be able to come out here when Wendell Carter's, out, and be able to make an impact like this is huge. Especially that, the Pacers just gave up on this guy. I think Goga is a guy who could definitely have a career being a high-level backup center, at the very least, being a guy who does stuff like this, when called upon, gonna come in, tear it up, and off the bench he's still gonna give you really good volume stats. So I think that's definitely something that needs to be considered. And with Franz, I mean, we all know what Paulo Banchero is, but Franz at this point, I guess I always said Danny Avdija was I think Danny Avdija is more kind of Lamar Odom style game, while Franz Wagner is Hedo Turkoglu. We've all talked about that before. I love the movement shooting that Franz gives you, and we'll see what's gonna end up happening there. So I want to hear you guys' thoughts down below. What do you guys expect from the Orlando Magic this season? But we're looking like we could be the 6th seed. This is a good year, guys. It's a good year. We're a good team. Jamal Mosley, you got me believing. I want to go to an Orlando Magic Heat game now that I live down here in Miami. So seems like it needs to happen. Hit the subscribe button if you guys are still watching this video. Much love.